the fast lane is something that you want, but when you get to where you're going and you hear these people talk, they always look and stop and stare, act like they don't care. But when you see the tables turn, they wanna say they life ain't fair. Well, I don't care, cause you don't either. We out here smoking reefer, and rappers sound like bitches, cause you bitches always beefing. Yo, we rap until the sunrise, smoke until we fucked up. Someone take this joint, because my time's about to be done. I've been rapping, you've been rapping, he's been rapping all these days. You're looking at me hoping that we never go away. I guess this fun will never stop. We reaching for the top, we party like it's 1990, yelling fuck the cop. They said my ego is the reason why they never want me back. Always see me talking shit on Instagram and rapping raps. They don't like the way I am, they don't like the way I act. If you try to pass me blunt, yo, I would look at you and laugh. Yo, this is life.
In the blink of an eye, shit'll change in this life. Damn right, I pay the price. Both face can tell no lie. Only speak on what I know until I die. Yeah, in the blink of an eye, shit'll change in this life. Damn right, I pay the price. Both face can tell no lie. Only speak on what I know until I die. Fast pass, skip all of your line. Long as there's money for me to find, then I'll be there. Trying to tell myself I'm in my prime, but no numbers on the board, yet somebody show a sign. Should I still care? Nah. As I'm jotting down my thoughts, making music while untangling these knots. On my back from piggybacks, I gave her props. Now I'm like, fuck your cosign. If I ain't getting squat, fuck a squad if they ain't building for the cause. Fuck a job if it mean dreams gotta be paused. Fuck a crowd if I ain't getting the applause. I will never say that, only can blame the energy I did lack. Look in the mirror, the problem's closer than you think. Just drowning in excuses, soon enough I'm finna sink. Take the keys, I shouldn't drive, had too many drinks. From there we'll take it one by one, no need to overthink. Yeah, in the blink of an eye, shit'll change in this life. Damn right, I pay the price. Both face can tell no lie. Only speak on what I know until I die. Yeah, in the blink of an eye, shit'll change in this life. Damn right, I pay the price. Both face can tell no lie. Only speak on what I know until I die.
Yo, yo, what is good? What is good? You are now tuned in with the Overthinkers. My name is Versa.
And your boy Mike Lyfe.
Today we got the homie MC Lyfe coming through. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Insight on the track.
Yeah, GA. I keep a lookout like I captain. I can't get no satisfaction, so I keep on searching. Been on call since flip phones was chirping. Jake's been lurking, we've been putting that work in. Day after day, night after night, your boy stay right, and that shit's for certain. But some still wanna act up, they talk a lot of smack but ain't never put a stack up. So put your money where your mouth is, before I put my feet where your motherfucking couch is. I work 3 jobs to keep the mouse in my house fed. Part-time rappers always wanna spit about bread. Go fronts in your mouth, but sleep on your homie's couch. Bottle service at the bar, but the bank owns your card, damn. And they ain't even tryna rhyme tight. Cats too busy, steady searching for the limelight.
I'm searching, I keep on searching. So I stay working, put in the work in. I keep on searching, nothing's for certain. So I stay working, put in the work in.
I keep on I'm rocking on the mic, he got a 9 to 5. These people stress me all the time like why the fuck you rhyme? And I be lying to myself saying it's okay, when I was almost giving rap up the other day. They say I'm needy and I need to find me something new, and all the while I'm thinking in my head like where the fuck was you? Cause it's the simple things I life, I love you stupid dummies. I build it up, they knock it down and try to take it from me. I've been working so hard, I wanna give up and bounce. No matter what I'm going through, they try to figure it out. You dick riding all these artists, no one giving you clout. I'm like your family at the table, always putting you down. To get props, you gotta work hard, stay in your feet. It's nothing easy, homie, do your part and stay in the beat. And fuck the stress with all your family in the streets. They wanna see you do good so they can feel complete.
I keep on searching, I keep on searching. So I stay working, putting the work in, I keep on searching, nothing's for certain, so I stay working, putting the work in, putting the work in, and I keep on searching, nothing's for certain, so I stay working.
Yo, yo, what is good? What is good? You are now tuned back in with the Overthinkers.
Yeah.
Right here we got the homie MC Lyfe.
What's cracking, brother?
What's up, dog? How you doing?
It's good, man. There's a nice little drive up here. It was cruising.
Yeah, I'm super glad to have you come through, man. Definitely a long time homie, long time shit. We've known this motherfucker a long fucking time, man.
Back to what, Maya's Cafe, back to the grind. It was
Right?
bad.
Yeah, man. You've been responsible for a lot of motherfuckers getting on shows, a lot of shit, you know. Props to you, my boy.
Appreciate you.
I'll be seeing you doing a lot of shit.
Yeah, man. And it's always good to see everybody who's continuing to rap or who's continuing to turn their rap careers into podcasting. Because when I seen you throw the Overthinkers podcast, I was like, yes, because you have a style of music and an ear for a different taste of music that other people don't really, I guess, acknowledge. So I think that's dope. And you're putting a lot of local MCs from our area, like Notice Young, and who are some other people we got?
Yeah, we had Notice, we had Moody, Lo-Fi Lee.
That's tight,
We
man.
had Problem Child, we had Ascend come through.
I love it, and we was chilling with the Sen last night, man. He came to the show, and it was it's one of my favorite producers for sure.
Yeah, no, Ascend is super dope, man. I got some joints with him as well. On the last Astral Travelers project, he definitely did a couple tracks on there. Shout out to Ascend, man.
Sen Beats.
Hell yeah. What's up with you though? How's life been? How's music been with you?
It's good, man. I'm actually dropping a new album April 29th, so make sure you go check it out. It's called Lamb's Bread. It's got it's actually my first record deal. It's like a distribution deal through Cali Function Records.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It's a full-length album. It has songs from myself, production from Ascend, from Excuse Beats. There's a lot of other known names on there, like not like maybe known as far as like DJ Premier, but you see the names and you hear the tags and you're like, oh, I've heard these guys like on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I have joints from El Nino, who raps in Spanish.
Yep.
Notice Young, who raps in Korean. And then I have joints with No Limit Kid from Anaheim.
Yep.
And yeah, there's just a lot of joints on there, and I'm excited.
Dope, man. Yeah, I'm excited to hear that. It sounds like it's gonna be a really dope one.
Dope. So doing your project, dude, on your music and recording and then the events, how do you manage to do all that?
ADHD. I'm fucking crazy, man. I get up and I just start going. Like yesterday at the show, people were like, your energy is like you've never seen me, and it's because I was having a good time. I was nervous. I was like hoping things would go the way they should have went. And for me, it's a matter of just getting it done. Like, a lot of people want to get a lot of shit done, and a lot of people tell me, Lyfe, you're too ambitious. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to go podcast, you want to stream, you want to go edit, you want to make music videos, you want to be in the studio, you want to throw shows. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, man. Sometimes you
You
gotta
feel
be
me?
like that. Sometimes you gotta be, you can't just stay in one lane, because sometimes that lane doesn't really get you nowhere. You gotta have a broad variety of things you can reach out to and things you can rely on. And some people might not like the music you do. Some people, but they might like your podcast, or they might
For reals.
you know what I mean? And I know you be bringing out a lot of dope artists, a lot of people from all around, man. You've put me on a lot of shows. You put me up on a lot of shit. And yeah, dude, mad respect to you for all that, man.
Thank you.
And I don't listen to them, dog. Keep that shit pushing, dude. Do
Oh
your
yeah,
shit.
bro. For me, it's like, at least they're watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And for me, I think it's more or less that they don't think that I can handle it. And then when I do it, they're like, "Hey, bro, I know you said couple months ago you was gonna do this. Like, I just want to say, like, I doubted you." And they give me my flowers. You feel me? They're like, "Hey, I see you doing it. I see you doing it, and don't let me stop you." I'm like, "I didn't." I was like, I didn't even have you in the back of my mind, because you know what? You telling me that shit is fuel to fire. Like, I'm gonna take that shit and be like, "Oh, they really don't know who the fuck I am or what I can do." You feel me?
Yeah, man. For a lot of people, that kind of shit's overwhelming. People don't know where to start, and it's more time out of the day than they would even expect.
Yes, sir.
A lot of that shit takes a lot of time. A lot of money, a lot of focus, a lot of energy, and a lot of people don't really realize that. But when you have that energy and that focus, and that's what you put your mind to, it's easier to get that shit done. And some people ain't like that, but some people are. And shout out to you, my boy.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, no. So to answer your question, I just I try to just get up and have a list of stuff in my mind. It's like a whiteboard. I see it's like, all right, get up, take my son to school. Okay, he's at school. I have this amount of time to do what? I can stream for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna edit my podcast for a little bit, and then I'm gonna edit my murder mystery channels, and then I'm gonna go and watch my stuff, and I'm gonna go rehearse my stuff, and then I'm gonna get more new ideas. So I do all that within a matter of 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. when my son gets out of school.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have like a little bit of a, what is it? I guess like a structure, and it works for me, and it works. But sometimes I do get overwhelmed, because I feel like, not because I have too much on my plate, but I feel like there's things that are blocking the next thing from happening. Like, I can't finish this because I need these pieces to get done first. But if I had this done, this will be done too. So in order for me to get it all done, I have to complete one task at a time, just all the way through, get it done, because I find myself going back and forth, and that's wasting time for me.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes, when you do that, you kind of spread yourself a little too thin.
Yeah.
And you don't get to do everything. I've been trying to focus myself that same way. Is if I start something, I gotta finish that shit before I move on, because then sometimes that shit gets put on the back burner and it stays on the back burner.
Never gets finished.
Yeah, exactly. So I've learned that over years of doing things. It just set your mind to it and make sure that follow that shit all the way through. And making a list and fucking checking that shit off, following it through.
Sir.
Definitely plays a big part in all that.
Yes, so that's pretty much how I do it. I just be like going down the list.
Dope. MC Lyfe, that name. How do you came up with that name? How was that brought up?
Man, everybody asked me that too, and since the very beginning of my life, it's been fucked. In a sense of, I've been homeless, I've been jumped, I've been stabbed, I've been shot at, I've been robbed, I've been all these things that you could think of that I could write songs about, and a lot of my friends that know about all this shit, they're like, why don't you ever write about these things? Because I don't want to. There's other people that can write about that shit. But if you hear my music, it's always about life. If you know me as a person, I'm always talking about life, and life in general, like progression, growing, mistakes. Earlier we were talking about I had addiction, how I overcame that addiction. These are all things that are a part of life. I'm always talking about my son. He's a part of my life. I'm always talking about music. It's a part of my life. So when I came up with the name, it was actually a tagger name. It was a tagger name that I would write poems, and I was a punk rocker at the time. Like I had fucking long ass curly hair, patches all over my clothes, going to fucking the Showcase Theater in Corona, punk rock shows every weekend. Mom kicked me out the house because I was fucking up, you know what I mean? And I'm chilling with the other tagger fools, and these fools are rappers freestyling, and we're all getting drunk. And I'm like 15, 16 at the time too, so we're all getting drunk, having a good time, and they're calling me punker fool. I'm like, whatever, that's the name.
What's up, rocker?
Yeah, what's up, punker fool? That was the name, punker fool. And I was like, I don't like that name. They're like, okay, well, what are you gonna call me? Lyfe. They're like, okay, Lyfe, and then it just stuck, and I was like, I like that, Lyfe, and then
That's right.
that's just what it was, you know, because everything for me revolves around life, and other people, I feel like they don't really care too much about it, and I enjoy mine.
Dope. Hell yeah. It's kind of funny because a lot of the artists that we had here before, they talk about how like graffiti also kind of like in some way influenced their name.
Oh yeah, man, like you would see me on the 91 allegedly, on the 60 allegedly, on the 10 allegedly, and all these other places allegedly. And yeah, it was cool, man. You'd see some shit, and I don't do some shit like you'd never know it was me, because I was doing shit that didn't make sense to people. Like my favorite graffiti artist is Saber, Retna, and pretty much the whole AWR, Norm, Risk, Revoke. All these people were my favorite coming up. And when I seen what Saber would do, this fool didn't even write. He's just making pieces and wild styles, you know?
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. And graffiti, man, that graffiti got me into hip hop. Graffiti got shit, dude. A lot of people into hip hop. You know, it's crazy how much of a ingrained into the hip hop shit that it really is. You know.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, that's just dope. So what'd you say when would be like your first, when you start recording music, like hip hop music?
Well, there was this dude in Moreno Valley that my homie that I don't even really like. I don't think he raps anymore. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the studio," and in my head I was like, "You guys are going to the studio?" And as a new rapper, you're like, "I want to go," and they're like, "Nah, man. Like, are you gonna take this shit serious, or you just gonna fuck around?" And then so we went, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you this beat, and you have to come back." I was like, "Okay, the fuck?" So I wrote, and I just kept writing. I wrote so much that I didn't know what a 16 bar was. He didn't give us no instruction. He said, "Here's a beat, make a song." And my other homie, me and him would both just rap and freestyle. And the freestyle sometimes started to sound good. And then it started sounding like, okay, let me remember this part of the freestyle. And then remember this part. And then I'd have like bars, I guess. I didn't know what bars were. So I'd have bars here and bars there, and I'd put this song with that song and put them all together. And we did that first recording, and it was trash. But I thought it was the tightest shit ever. I'm a fucking rapper now. So,
Sign me up.
man, on the dotted line, give me the gold chain. Nah, but we did that song, and it was whack. And then I did another song, and it was whack. And I just kept doing whack songs, and then they got better. And then eventually, I like to freestyle a lot back then. Now I don't freestyle for shit. Like you couldn't catch me on any day freestyling ever. Like if you see me freestyling, I must be having a good ass day.
Yeah.
And Space Gimp, I liked one of his songs.
Shout out
man.
to motherfucking Space Gimp.
Space Gimp, the homie
My
Vinny.
boy.
The homie Vinny told me about put this song on from Space Gimp. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And he's like, yo, this fool's from Corona. I was like, there's no rappers out here. I'm going to be the first rapper. He's like, no, bro, these fools are tight. And then I heard about Abstract Illusions. And then I heard about Manifest Sound. And then I seen Vision from Grime Time, rest in peace. And then I saw fucking all these people that all of a sudden I didn't realize there was a community of rappers. And then I met Greaseball.
Shout out to motherfucking Greaseball.
And
too.
that's when it all really fucking changed, bro. The moment I met that fool Greaseball, I was like, this fool's dope.
Yeah, Greaseball is
He's
really
my
dope.
favorite rapper in the entire world. Like, and it's crazy. I was telling this fool this last night. I was like, let me just manage you, bro. You'll be bigger than Atmosphere.
Dude, he's really dope. He has a really dope voice, a dope cadence, and just he's really dope, man. He's one of my favorites as well.
He produces his own music. He writes his own music. He plays his own instruments. I love that fool to death. That's my brother for sure. And I told him this shit last night. I was like, you know, one day I hope you fucking get a record deal, because the day you step into the industry, you be bigger than The Weeknd. He could sing. He could sing. You feel me? Like, there's so much shit. And this is the dude that taught me how to rap. He was like, okay, because I was like, hey, everybody kept talking about me in downtown, and everybody was talking about him. And then the homegirl Vel, she was like, yeah, this fool Greaseball, because she was tagging. And then
Shout out to Vela.
yeah, and that's crazy because like everybody always talk about Greaseball. I'm like, who the fuck is this Greaseball? Like, Johnny Greaseball was his name at the time. And then they put on the song Tortillas, and then they put on the song The Third Letter, and then they put on his album, and they're like, yeah, fool, he wrote this when he was 17. I was like, nah. I was like, I gotta meet this dude. Met him, and he was like, I was like, that's Greaseball? That's not the fucking rapper I'm listening to. That's not the fucking guy I hear on the CD. I swear to God, I was like, that's not him. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm John Greaseball. And I was like, it is him. And you hear it in his voice. Fucking, so, hey, what's up, bro? Heard you rap. Yeah, dude, we want to make some music, bro. Gave me fucking a song called Light On. Turns out to be one of my favorite songs and one of my very first actual songs that I say was good and dope. So I would do songs with him. I'll do songs with the homies from Team Baker. I'll do songs with everybody starting to come up. And then next thing you know, like, Greaseball showed me how to record, showed me how to mix and master, showed me how to make beats. And he was like, yeah, bro, now you can do it on yourself. Now you can do it all by yourself and do it on your own and just have a good ass time. So when we first started recording, I thought it was trash, and it was about like 10 years ago. So a couple years after that, we got better. A couple years we got after that better. And then last night, I'm signing autographs. Last night, I've never signed so many fucking autographs last night. Like, it was like left and right. And people taking pictures with me. And people, like, if you look at my Instagram right now, you'll see like there's like 30 stories of different people taking videos of my set, different songs, different angles. And I'm just like, yo, this is what we fucking worked for.
That's right.
This is why we're here. This is why we have Immortal Technique. This is why all these things are happening, is because this right here.
Yeah, man, that shit. When you started doing Sunny Days and Vibes.
Yes, sir.
Shit, man, that was so goddamn long ago. What inspired you to originally start doing that?
I got tired of the pay to play. I hated pay to play. I still, to this day, I hate pay to play. As a businessman, I see why it's necessary. As an artist, I see why you hate it. But that's just how it is. You have to take the good with the bad, and eventually I was like, nah, I could do this shit way tighter, way better. And all these fools they're putting on, there's like maybe one or two tight artists.
Yeah,
whack.
it really, especially with the pay to play, motherfuckers don't care about the artist. They care about making the money. Who's gonna pay me for these ticket sales? They don't care that, okay, yeah, this fool, like, he might not bring a bunch of people, but he's really dope and he will add character to the show. But they'll put somebody that's fucking totally irrelevant and whack just because they got money to fucking invest in
Lyrics over their tracks, whack as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, no disrespect to anybody doing their thing like that, you know, no disrespect. But like, you know, as even a consumer of music, you know, like, when you go to see somebody really dope and you go for the whole fucking show and you show up and like half the people are fucking, you're like, seriously?
This is what I came for. I could have just came at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, shout out to you for always holding that shit down, man.
Appreciate it.
And like we were talking about earlier, you were man, there would be a shitload of fucking people sometimes on those things. But hey, man, that shit always worked out, dude. It always worked out. I mean, everyone I was on always worked out for me.
Yeah, man. maybe not for some other artists, you know, because I'd have like 30 people on the damn flyer, cause I couldn't tell nobody no. I couldn't tell nobody no, so I'd have like, it'd be like, yo, Gavlin and O'Blimey are headlining, and then it'd be like, yo, I want to be on that, and then yo, I want to be on that. Hey, so and so, what's cracking? Can I get a set? And I'm like, fuck, yeah. And then when the show goes on, I'm like, fuck, what I do here? Yeah, 5-minute sets, 10-minute sets. Sometimes we're getting kicked out the venue. They're like, bro, it's 3 a.m. and I still got 2 more artists. My bad.
Yeah, hold up. Let's rock real quick.
Just 2 songs, I promise. 2 songs. So I've learned to tone it down a lot.
Yeah, man. Sometimes those venue owners are kind of a little much. I've had some bad experiences with those, especially they don't know what to expect sometimes, and then you gotta keep your promise to the artist as well, and it's kind of difficult sometimes, Fuck, last time we tried to do a Overthinker show, fuck, dude, the venue called the police on us.
What do you mean?
They shut us down, dude. They were
The
like,
venue
that we locked in, and we got everything set up. We're there. We had people coming through, and I don't know, man. They weren't digging
They were like,
it.
nope.
Yeah,
like,
man.
no
They're like,
hip-hop.
yo,
They called the fucking cops
dude,
on
they
you.
were like, yo, you guys gotta shut this shit down. And we're like, yo, dog, like we got people coming from LA, we got people coming from all over. Like, nah, man, like we already agreed on this, like you can't do that.
What the fuck is this shit?
And like, yeah, man, next thing you know, the fucking police are outside escorting us out the building and shit.
I just want a lot of money, someone make me famous. I don't wanna be myself, I really fucking hate it. It's everything that people think, but really you could make it. All you gotta do is step to God and he will take it. Be careful when you ask for something you can never handle. A proper way to handle something is to be a man though. Why you gonna fuck the bitch and leave her with your mans, bro? Asking for the guidance of the gods, but they demand dope. Life then walk around with his head high, he the vandal. Wrap your head around the track, but rapping like the Van Gogh. Did a show in San Bernardino, walking in his sandals. Every time I light the stage, someone burns the candle. Life done got a lot of friends, they use them for the plans though. Always gonna be the one they talk about, but why though? I ain't never seen so many haters in my life, bro. Be careful what you pray for, yo, I told you, was I lying? No, I don't really want this shit, now you can have it back. I don't really want the beef, I'm playing for the fans. And I don't really got the hits, I lucked out with the track. And I'm a one-hit wonder, so why the fuck you mad?
Yeah, 23 still in my bag, ain't no changing it. This ain't dang time, I'm the 4th quarter game spitter. The homie Lyfe go crazy, he a straight killer. Sound like Dr. Dre smoking backwoods with Jay Dilla. DRA last letter, I'm the grave digger. Undertaker on a Harley, got a shovel for you lame bitches. Fuck a rookie deal, bitch, I need 8 figures. Pay me in full, I'm getting sick of all this playing business. Clout chasers only fiend for acknowledgement. They speaking on the real, but they actions be the opposite. Family first, so we mobbing it. You can't stand next to my conglomerate of drug dealers anonymous.
Be careful what you pray for. I done made a wish that I make it big. Fuck it, I've been hated ever since. Mama know I used to sell it just to pay the rent. And problems don't just dissipate, they staying in your skin. I got nothing to lose, I don't give a fuck now. If you see me pull up after beef, you better duck down. I'm a fuck for the bills, thrill seeking every day, trying to find something else to make me elevate. Y'all been hella fake, acting like you feel me. So fuck what you wanted, this the real me. Me and Lyfe got acquainted overnight, we'll be famous, dead homies, this is life in the making. I'll never be pleased with second degrees, they heckle my peace. No, I just let the pressure release, get settled and eased, that you'll never meddle with me. Got $1 and a dream, who's accepting the fees, please. Cacho produce.
So when you and Greaseball did your guys' thing, the Herbalistics, who thought of that name? How did that come about?
So the Herbalistics was we did a lot of weed stuff. I like weed. Everybody knows, man. I smoke mad trees.
Weed,
yeah, and I be smoking mad bong toke. So I was like, I want something that fits the old school with like the stylistics mixed with weed. And I was like, the herbalistics. And I was like, that shit's kind of tight. And then we made that shit, and then the rest is history, man.
Yeah, that's dope. So out of all these shows, cause fuck, man, there's been countless fucking dope sold out shows fucking that I've witnessed you do. What would you say have been your favorite one so far?
The World Has No Idea movie premiere at Catch One.
Okay.
Yeah, I was literally just talking to somebody about that like 10 minutes before the podcast, and I think that was one of the most memorable moments for me because it was the first premiere ever that I've ever got to do any type of movie business premiere, anything. It was directly with the director of the fucking movie, and we sold it out two show times, and then we had a full-on show with DJ abilities. I think me and Greaseball rocked. I think Vel rocked. Soul Defined. It was like a full-on show, and I feel like I've always loved that format. Like, watch something like or put like a podcast or something before, and then do a show after. And I feel like that was my favorite show because everything that night was just perfect. I made a ton of money that night. The director was happy. He gave me a director's cut of the fucking movie, and rest in peace, Idea. You feel me?
Idea is a fucking monster, man. Idea is fucking dope as fuck.
I had no idea who he was in general, and somebody brought it to me. It was like, "Hey, we thinking of doing this," and I was like, "I don't think this is gonna sell."
Dude, idea is fucking legendary, man.
Yeah.
Idea is idea, dog.
and it's crazy because I always knew of Atmosphere, and I never knew of Idea until the movie, until I put the post up one day, and everybody's like,
oh yeah,
it was a wrap.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, where can I get tickets? It sold out in a matter of like a month, and it was like 3 months promo. Yeah. So we had to add the second showing.
Yeah, Idea is definitely one of my favorite artists, like for sure. That
That's
fool is dope. Freestyling, everything, dog. Like, he's a really creative motherfucker. Was a creative motherfucker. Shout out
Rest
to
in
motherfucking
peace.
Idea, man. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir. And having abilities there was even more better. Like, not more better. It just made it that much more dope.
Oh yeah.
Because he played all the whole catalog.
Yeah, because
the crowd was like
DJ
man.
Ability and Idea. Yeah, dude, they have a lot of they have a dope catalog together. So I mean, that if you haven't checked out fucking Idea, man, you're slipping. Check that shit out.
And shout outs to DJ Abilities too, because you know what? That's a really good dude. Very, very humble, and I love working with Abilities. And I really want to bring him out pretty soon. So I'm even thinking of asking the director if I can do a viewing in Riverside.
That'd be dope.
It's been almost 10 years, I think, since the movies came out. And if I can have Abilities come and do a set after, and then we could all watch the movie at the Hideaway with the screen, like, I think it'll be something memorable to bring back.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Honestly, I personally haven't seen it.
Really?
No, I haven't seen
Oh
it.
man,
I don't know where to find
Amazon. Amazon for free. Amazon.
really?
I'll send you a link, or I'll give you my
shoot it
copy.
to
You can
me.
watch it.
Yeah, shoot me
Yeah,
the
man,
link.
it's
That'd be
a
dope.
Blu-ray. It's fucking dope. It's
That'd be
dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that. I honestly didn't know where the fuck to find it, you know?
That one.
What's your 5 favorite rappers or the 5 rappers that you listen to the most that inspire you to write new stuff?
Can it be a group or can it be like a rapper?
A group.
A Tribe Called Quest is the main reason why I started rapping. They're the first group to like make me want to be like, yo, I feel this inside of me. Like I feel like, no homo. I feel this energy. I feel like when I listen to their music, I don't like to dance. That shit makes me want to like, you know what I mean? And I listen to Electric Relaxation. My grandfather, rest in peace, he loved jazz. And I feel like when he passed away, I started listening to more jazz just because I think of him and shit, you know? And my grandma loves jazz, and like the samples that they would use and the things that they were doing and the movement that they created, that's what I've always wanted to do, was create a movement through music, through hip hop, and that's what I feel like the Sunny Days and Vibes was.
Yep.
It wasn't so much of a production company, because that's what quote unquote it is, but you would literally go there at any show and you'd see Versa there, you'd see Greaseball there, you'd see Vel there, you'd see people on any random night supporting each other. Like, what are you doing here? Oh, the homies rocking. Oh, I seen you performing. Oh, the homies doing the beat set. The beat battles were some of the best. But A Tribe Called Quest for sure. SoulCon for sure. Definitely one of my favorites. Man, there's so many. Like, I'd say the third one would even be Outkast for sure. Outkast. The fourth one would be Tupac for sure. Tupac probably more like number 2. And then the third one would be, or the fifth one would be Blue in Exile. Yeah. So it'd be A Tribe Called Quest, Blue in Exile, Tupac, SoulCon, and I don't know what the fifth one is.
Yeah, I can definitely see the Tribe Called Quest influence from.
Hell yeah.
I definitely that definitely resonates. I definitely see that for sure. And man, yeah, like you were saying with the movement thing, man, like there's been so many people that I've that are my friends today that I would never have met if it wasn't for you holding that shit down.
Ascend and Greaseball, and everybody tells me the same shit, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like we were all supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like, we did that warehouse show, and Hieroglyphics showed up.
Yep.
That was crazy. Like, what the fuck, Hieroglyphics?
Fast forward, and then you have multiple shows that you fucking have Hieroglyphics at,
Yes,
sold
sir.
out motherfucking shows.
At the RMA, that was one of the biggest shows ever.
That was dope. Yeah, I remember I rocked at that one too. That was fucking dope. The Visionaries were there.
Visionaries.
Yeah.
The homie Tumex. Shout out to Tumex. So yeah, I'd say those are my top 5 for sure.
Dope. Dude, that show was dope. The fucking RMA. They even had like little open mic on it, dude, on the side.
Outside, right?
Yeah.
A little back
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
That dope.
Yeah, it was dope.
I told people, I was like, I'm gonna have an open mic at the biggest show I've ever done, because that's what we would do with the Sunny Days and Vibes. We would literally be like, the first hour is for open mic only. So even if you're not on the set, on the show, like, fools, the homies would come and rock a song on the open mic. But I should practicing this shit out. Like Metz's, I think he would rock the open mics every now and then.
Oh, yeah,
Shout outs
sure.
to Metz's, bro.
Yeah,
Like, he'd be like, hey,
motherfucker.
I'm just coming around the corner. I'd be like,
Just
dang, bro.
say.
Like, that's my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit,
Oh,
bro.
fuck
Like,
yeah.
I be bumping that shit, dog. And that's how I'd find new talent. I'd be like, yo, this kid's dope. Sometimes the people on the open mic would bring more people than the people on the show.
Yeah, man. Fuck, dude, I love getting on open mic sometimes, especially like, it's just a cool little thing, you can spit whatever, freestyle, kick a ray in, whatever fuck, yeah, you can fuck up and keep it going. It's not like there's all kinds of pressure, but yeah, dude, that shit's dope. I love rocking open mics. Fucking Metz's, man, that motherfucker will kill it on open mic.
Oh,
dog.
man, I love
Shout out
Metz's,
to
bro. Shout outs to
Metz's.
Metz's, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's my motherfucking brother right there. Shout out to Metz's motherfucking mirrored.
Hey, so like last night, dog, I seen you do fucking everything, dog. Like, thanks a lot, dude, for inviting me for the interview. Appreciate
Anytime,
you, dog.
brother.
I saw you at work, dude. You don't stop. You don't fucking stop. Like, I seen you, dog, from the beginning. I got there, dog. You were just running up and down, fucking left and right, doing your thing, and then the show starts, and then you still doing your thing, and then I go to the restaurant and I come out, dog, and you're fucking rocking the mic, and the crowd is going crazy, dog.
Thank you.
How the fuck you do that, dog? Cause I wouldn't.
It's because I
would be
love it,
tired as
man.
fuck.
I love it. I love the pressure. I work the best when the pressure's on. When I know shit can break and fuck up at any moment, that fine line between like insanity and peace is right there. It's crazy, man. I try to tell people that I cannot explain it, how much I hate it and love it at the same time. It's like being with a bitch you cannot stand, but she got the best, It's like you can't get away from it. You keep coming back and you keep coming back. And no matter how much money you lose, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you feel like this is the last one, this is the last time, I keep going back to it because there's nothing like that energy. There's nothing like that feeling. The moment, like yesterday I woke up and I was like, fuck. As soon as I woke up, I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I really chose to do a podcast on the same day as the show. I really chose to do this and do that. And it all went so smooth that it was all meant to happen. So going forward, I really want to continue to keep that energy. I really want us to stay focused and to keep that format. I like the podcast with the show after. I think that's tight. You get a chance to see the artist talk, you can even ask a couple questions, and then after that you get to see him fucking perform. It's like you're gonna ask him about Dance with the Devil, and then you get to see Dance with the Devil, and then you get to hear about Dance with the Devil. Like, he was talking about how there's a part 2.
Part 2, yeah. I heard
And
that.
he was talking about how it's real. And he was talking about he could take you to the place where the motherfuckers did the fucking crime. Talked about so much stuff on my personal podcast, and I want to thank Immortal Technique. So shout out to Immortal Technique and Kano and Poison Pen, and rest in peace Chino XL. Much love to
Chino.
DJ Static. I feel like my friendship with Immortal Technique is dope, and my friendship with all these artists is so dope that we are all like on the same level. It's like, yo, the show's gonna happen. I'm sure he's probably thinking like, what is this motherfucker Lyfe gonna ask me? Is he gonna say some shit that I'm gonna have to slap this fool about? Like, cause he's a very type of person, he's a very serious type of person. And I didn't want to feel like I was treading on thin ice, but at the same time, like, I wanted to make, and that's why I even said with the very last question, I was like, you don't have to answer this, and if I'm disrespecting you, I'm sorry for this. When I asked about Chino XL and how they became friends. And I feel like he really opened up, and he really just went in and he talked about it. And I never knew that story. And I think it's dope just to hear shit like that. I think it's dope to be under pressure. I think it's dope to see everybody in the world rooting for you, but at the same time seeing haters want to see you fail. People waiting for you to be like, oh, the show got canceled. Oh, the mics didn't work. Oh, it was the city shut it down because it looked like it was too many people. You feel me? At the same time, I know in the back of my mind that there are those thoughts from people, but at the same time, the positive and all the good shit in front of me, that makes me go forward, and that makes me continue to have that energy and to be able to do all of that.
Just to have those fucking haters and that kind of shit like that, as people will call them haters, whatever the fuck. That just means you're kind of doing something right,
Yes.
Because people aren't gonna criticize somebody that they're doing better than, or that they feel that they're on a higher level than. So I mean, that's just pretty much out of envy and out of jealousy, almost,
And I kill them with kindness.
And shout out to all them motherfuckers. That's cool because you wouldn't have that extra fuel that you need, you know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously if fools have that energy to be hating and disrespecting, then like you're obviously on their mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and for me, what I do is my favorite thing is when I know motherfuckers a hater, I'll kill them with kindness. I'll be like, hey dog, I got you 2 free tickets to the show, VIP, and you gonna meet Immortal Technique. Man, motherfuckers can't help but to like me at the end of the day. They're like, oh, I hate this motherfucker so much. I like him now. He's cool. He's alright. NC Lyfe is alright. And you know what? I like that because I'm too damn old to be having enemies.
Yeah.
I got a lot of more positive shit in my life going on now.
Yes, sir.
Back then, maybe in my 20s, I'd have probably knocked somebody the fuck out. Like, I don't write diss tracks. I'll just be, like, hey, bro, you got a problem? Here's my address. We can meet at the spot. I got the homies got a dojo. We can put gloves on, mouthpiece. I'll teach you some shit. You can beat me up. I'll beat you up. But, that was in my early 20s. I'm fucking 34 years old now. To have haters and to have enemies, I feel like that's irrelevant for me.
100%.
And if I could turn a hater into a supporter, I think that's the ultimate win right there. And that's where I'm at right now in my career. And that's where I'm at with music. And that's where I'm at with shows. And that's where I'm at with my podcast and my streaming. I feel like I'm going to do something that motherfuckers eventually like. And like you said, they might not like my music, but they might like my podcast. They might not like my podcast, but they might like my music. They might not like the people I'm around, but they like me. So you got to take the good with the bad,
Yeah, Yeah, most definitely, dog. And you know, I see you elevating nonstop, man, and I don't see that stopping, you know. And so shout out to you, and make sure you motherfuckers keep an eye out for this motherfucker MC Lyfe, you know.
Appreciate
MC
it.
Lyfe, yo.
Where can they find your music and all of that?
So I took all of my music off of Spotify because I'm following the trend of artist to consumer. So fuck the middleman, get it from me direct. Like China says, you can just get it from me for cheaper. You can just hit me on Instagram at MCLYFE_. You can also hit me up on YouTube at MCLYFE_. If you want to see some video games, me playing, and I'm playing a lot of local artists. I'm playing music from Versa. I'm playing music from Astral Travelers, from Johnny Greaseball, from Notice Young, from Manifest Sound, from Rebels to the Grain. I'm playing my music. I'm playing unreleased music on all my streams. So if you want to see some hip hop with some video games, you know what I mean? It's at Lyfe the Gamer, LYFETHEGAMER. And then TikTok is MC Lyfe and Theo. If you want to see some fucking Theo videos. And yeah, so MC Lyfe on everything with a LYFE, not I. You won't find me.
Right. For sure. Yeah, make sure you motherfuckers peep all that shit out. And I'm very grateful to have this man come through. Definitely.
MC Lyfe.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to watch you rock tonight. Yeah. You got anything else you want to follow up with?
Nah, man. Just thank you very much for all the support. For yesterday, that shit was pretty dope. Dog, you're doing big things, and I hope you keep doing it and shit gets bigger and.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely a supporter. You got me in your corner. That's for sure, my boy.
New album drops April 29th. MC Lyfe, all platforms at Cali Function Records, baby.
It's been 9 months, 7 weeks, and 2 days. I think about the little one as every day. I wanna see this child, I wanna see this kid, I wanna see him bump to the beat tape. Play with his friends and meet all my fans. Think about his mama, she was something of a bitch. Now she fucking with another one and trying to make it his. I don't wanna see another person bigger than my kid. Wanna see the dude, stomp him out. Wanna see the bitch, I'm gonna slap him out. It seems like people lately want to see me down, but when I am because I fucked up. Living in the moment, getting smoked up. I had women, had weed, had a place to sleep. I don't wanna see my little one is living in the streets. Now I'm looking at your mama like, what's the news? Figure out what is next to do. Would you make a little room for the baby coming through? Would you let me in the room for the baby coming too? Nah, she wants to take my baby. She wants to leave me lonely. Run around the world, I would keep on going. To another city, I would keep on showing. Keep on blowing up to the spot. Now love is what I got. I said love is what I got. I said love is what I got.
Much love to Three Flamingos on the G-Pop. Let's go. Cheers, y'all. Shout out to my brother Versa. Yeah. Metzis, where you at? Yo. They let the monster out the cage. I'm coming back with rage. I'm overthinking every day cause I'm about to break. I finally fucking said it, and no, I don't regret it. And I'll be going crazy thinking all of this embedded. I was always lazy, told me that I'm crazy. If I don't see the vision, then I'm socking out your babies. I don't want your lady, that bitch is crazy. Told me that I'm all up in the ear to give her babies. Shit is not no freak shit, I don't want no freak bitch. Try me with that cheap shit, you gon' get this cheap trick. Who you think I beef with? Who you think I be with? Who you think I really be popping up in these streets with? It's MC Lyfe. It's MC Lyfe, I'm overthinking all the time. It's MC Lyfe, we overthinking on the rhymes. It's MC Lyfe, we overthinking all the time, yo. Much love to Ascend Beats on this track. It's called Like This. Full music video on YouTube. MCLYFE. MC Lyfe, baby. Let's go. I'm in the darkest place with demons always shedding the light. I spit a little bit in people's ear till getting it right. We getting faded with all these people who ain't treating me nice. Making all this little money talking about I'm with life. I'm writing his rhymes, I'm taking his time, but still don't save a dime. Life will always hold me down, they keep it and they fucking try. Goes around, comes around, psych. Well, that's a laugh. If that's the case, I'm walking right over and here's my hand. We taking everything we got for free because you can. And now you wanna look at me and look at me like damn. Yo, when you gonna stop? Yo, when you gonna slow down? The minute that we stop, these other clowns, they fucking come around. They wanna take what's mine, they wanna have the glory. Get into your head and try to tell you different stories. Wanna be a rapper, they wanna start performing. My homie told me way back, this shit is getting corny. Shout outs to Johnny Greaseball and all them corny ass rappers out there. He said he was gonna slap me in that song. He said, I'm so much an asshole, I'll even punch out MC Lyfe. And that's still one of my favorite songs ever. I love it. Yo, we was talking about this rap shit and how we get paid. How these little fucking bitches always get in my way. About to pump them with some lead, kid, or maybe we jack them. Until I took them to the back, a pistol whipped and I slapped them. Get a lot of bad intentions when I'm hearing you rapping. Yo, the shit they always say is not the shit that be happening. I've been rapping for a while, now I'm starting to get it. Making all these right moves, I'm getting bigger and vicious. Name is all up on your Instagram, your Twitter, and pictures. Even got this little world telling me I'm a winner. Go figure, this cat don't even like to be different. I'd rather stay up in my own lane than act like these bitches. They told me, keep on rocking, yo, the way that you rhyme is kinda different, yo, we feel it inside. Don't ever change it just to rock with the times. I told them, no one else is in my lane when I drive. It's kinda different, B. It's kinda fucked up when the world's like this. It's always fucked up when the girl's like this. It's always fucked up when a man's like that. It's always fucked up when the world's like this. April 29th, my new album drops on all platforms. Yo, shout out to Excuse Beats on this joint. I felt like I was in New York with like Fat Joe over there in Brooklyn or some shit when I heard this beat, and I was like, yo. I was like, the shorty over there? That bitch don't even know. She don't even know. I'm picking up the shorty, the bitch was undercover. A blast from the past that said I knew her brother. It's probably true cause I've been doing this forever. But me and you, yo, we can get this bread together. She's not a track star, yo, she's not a trendsetter. She's better than my baby mama, she's a go-getter. She's never getting bitter when these bitches write me letters. She'd rather see me moving all the time and doing better. And never does she ever get around with all them fellas. I trust her in his bitches in my pocket, that's forever. Somebody better stop me, cause I'm only getting better. My ego's getting bigger and my pocket's getting fatter. Her booty's getting bigger and my money's coming faster. People getting bitter cause my bitch is getting better. Graffiti on the wall, yo, my weed is getting louder. About to get up out of here and make my mama prouder.
I say it louder in the back
For all of y'all to hear,
I hold them so close and they
never disappear. I fear that no one will ever love me when I'm here. I've been around the way, but let me get it off in here. I said it louder in the back for all of y'all to hear. I hold them so close that they never disappear. I fear that no one
will ever love me when I'm
here.
I've been around the way,
Way.
let me get it off in here.
Yo, this is where No Limit Kid comes in. If you want to see the full-length music video, go on YouTube right now. It's a dope-ass track. We have a dope-ass music video filmed at GCS. A lot of it was filmed at GCS. They actually sponsored the music video, so much love to the homies over there at GCS. This joint, right? The Summer Madness joint is one of my favorite joints. So I figured if I'm a dope rapper, I could do it too. Yo, this song right here is called Baby Boy, and I hope you like it. I grew up trying to make this little money for the lights, and every time I failed, I felt like something wasn't right. And so I'm putting in my headphones and I'm going on my bike. You see my name a lot, but they can never say it right. I was tired of the way that I was going, so I changed it. About this time last year, yo, I was fading. I'm telling all my people I don't want to be this famous. And the day I started doing something different, yo, they faded. They hated that my life was not the way they want to think. I practice all my steps I need to take to be complete. So why would I be taking all this sand to the beach? Instead I pack a bow and say tomorrow I'll be free. Yo, catch me on the scene. Hey yo, Bobby, where you be? Yo, throw me on the track or you gon' see me in these streets, about to make some heat. I'm flowing through these beats. They call me MC Lyfe, and that's a send up on the beats. Hey, if you're watching this right now, throw your motherfucking hands in the air. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air. And if you threw your hands in the air, make sure you hit that like and comment and subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on the podcast. Overthinkers, yeah. Be focused on the way that I be living, and dealing with these weirdos always trying to be a villain. You don't have to be the baddest on the planet or the village. I love to see you smile when I be writing all these lyrics. You heard it and you know the vibes were never getting old. I'm not the MC kicking raps, I'm just a person getting old. Round the world, across the globe, here we go, you'll never know. Don't always have to be the artist chasing after gold. Instead, save some money and write yourself some goals. Invest that shit a little bit and spend it with your bros. Don't always have to be the one that's spending on these hoes, cause when that shit is gone, the people come and go. I learned a lot from those who told me I would fold. Instead, I'm doing better than you'll ever even know. I kick that shit and grow. I guess I shouldn't go. I get that shit, I get it, flip. I hit the script then go. 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 Much love to the Overthinkers podcast, the homies out there.